Hello and welcome to TFA Analysis. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
So, today, the women came out in their numbers to go after Ambazonia Restoration Forces. We have ordered Ambazonia Restoration Forces to shoot to kill anybody coming after them. Again, we have ordered Ambazonia Restoration Forces in Oku to shoot to kill anybody coming after them. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what is happening in Oku. We will not allow that to happen. The Restoration Forces have a lot of restrain themselves, ladies and gentlemen. And so, that we have instructed, they asked us what to do. You will be shot to death. You will be shot to death. There will be no pity that you are, oh, these are women carrying palm fronds. You want peace? Tell Fire Yango Francis and Philemon Yang. I have one of our own joining me with the updates of what is happening in the Oku, ladies and gentlemen. Hello.
Hi, Secretary Chris. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. You're looking at the images on the screen. I understand this took place today, isn't it?
Yes, it took place today, early in the morning.
Early in the morning. Now, I also understand there was a meeting yesterday in Oku.
So the civilians, they come out, they quarter them. They come out for some quarter them, they call and free, Elak, Manchok, Kion. They go down, go meet all the one they from BAM. Then the one they from Green K2. They come out soon then with a Jikajem. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarter them come out now 7 because they and free a lot manchok and Kion they come out go down right from BAM. And they go quiet until they reach from BAM. Some of our fighter their instruments and they be burned down. One fighter them right now they don't know what to do. So now why that they say ma ask the question for Ambazonians and me them do how they be feel say now their own brothers and sisters, their papa and their mommy them. But now La Republic military they inside them. They don't come on at the camp, and if they know if they attack them, me them do waiting. Now the question where they say ma ask una.
Let me say this. Let me say this thing where I don't first talk. If those women they march after the Restoration Forces, Ambazonia Forces should shoot to kill. I hope they can listen to me, because you call it self-defense. Those women, if they are marching, they are not better than the people who call black legs. They are black legs. And if they come, Ambazonia Forces should shoot to kill. And I hope those women, they listen to the sound of my voice.
Yeah, and then again, I want to access Secretary Chris. Inside that crowd, man, them they like woman them. It don't be mixed. Now the other week we be dinner only woman them. But right now you get man them, you get woman them. Where they march. And then again, this same today, they arrest civilian them from some quarter where they call and Green K2. They arrest them, go lock them.
Who arrest who? La Republic soldiers?
Military. Yes, La Republic soldiers. They arrest what people them for the quarter they call and Green K2. Then again, I want to say the people them for a bar for that way the first video where we put them where the fighter them be did it. That one be take place now around Thursday of last week.
Correct. That other event took place last week.
Friday.
Yes, you are referring to this video here. Now, what were the? Now, these are warriors, right? Or what is their name?
No, they are our restoration fighters. The first one where they be commanded, they show other fighter them. Now our restoration forces and we enter for that Fire Yango Ikwata they call her Ibar, and that same people then with that woman they be feel come off for the same people they don't vow say go stand they no respect them. The way they respect the ghost town for all sides for inside Oku. But we can have some we really be agreed on the fact that some information will already be passed on. So some places they be there okay. But right now, they want to say total lockdown. It's a total lockdown today. And then again, I don't know whether I fund the same people they on a way to the march, go for some quarter they call Ichem. They go for the people then to the wrong vow, say they no go respect goes down. Like this town crier, the way they come up, blow horn, they go for that water. When I saw information, the way they don't come over than for or the palace information or whatever, the people then talk to they know what they respect and I just roam so they talk and they will still observe for see whether from tomorrow they would continue for respect or not. And then again, Secretary Chris, I want pass on message too. Inside all the thing then too, some people then they come out some I don't know whether now forces then where they don't detach from we or now some strong head one them too they get some bad behavior them and with the restoration fighters and they work hard right now to bring them to order they will be sanctioned because civilians and all civilians and too they someone they get right like from way to way they happen with bush ramble where the villagers they come out they talk say they want sanction ye now because of small this thing then so when I fight I become out then at the same thing with other fighter then they do and for different side then they come out the whole people them kidnap or they take back them and this so right now so all the restoration fighters and for Oku they struggle for see all that one could be taken care of and any fighter where if they do all that thing they will sanction ye we don't know the sanction yet they know say they will sanction them.
All right. Now how are the restoration fighters in Oku doing? Are they safe?
They are safe. They're just kind of strategizing. Since morning they've been active and then they were even someone they be there where they go attack them. So right now they strategize. So I know if you talk for airway to where they plan for do.
All right. If we take every town, every village and every city and every quarter in Ambazonia and Oku is left out, Ambazonia is not free. And so we hope that the people in Oku will cooperate with the restoration fighters whom I saw in that footage of last week trying to appease the residents of Oku locality. Yes?
I want to talk some another thing, Secretary Chris. Philemon Young and he house, he compound for Oku. Na there way some way La Republic come they get their camp for a compound. Na YCSF give their camp. Na YCSF give a compound. So na La Republic come.
Right.
So na information that way they don't did it for a while now.
The restoration forces are aware of it?
Yes, they know that one very well. And there be plenty for them. I think their main camp that for Philemon Young compound. Philemon's
Young compound. Okay. All right. Yes. Thank you. And should anybody come after them, the Republic Cameroon military or not, anybody going after them, they should shoot to.
Oh, Southern Cameroon. The population stands to pay the price for the wickedness of others. Hearing from this video is Chris Anos, who was a former secretary of the Ambazonia interim government. He is giving an order to Ambazonia fighter to kill those standing against them in Oku. And hearing from the videos, you heard a woman trucking behind and giving detailed report of what is happening and asking Chris Anos of what they should do. And all he could say is that they should kill anybody coming against them. Meaning all this population who stood out, who came out in Oku and say Ambazonia must go to Chris Anos, all of them should be killed. All of them should be killed. And these are people who say they are fighting for the freedom of this particular group of people. And when these people say Ambazonia must go, as a leadership, you people will not struggle by all possible means find out what is happening and correct what has been going wrong that will force the population to stand against you guys. But the other thing you can say is intimidation. Kills them. Is killing. Is killing. Ordering them to kill, to knowing the kind of people you have employed or you have recruited as Ambazonia fighter, that they jubilate over such orders. Killing has become part of them, and then they enjoy killing, and then you are asking them to kill. All this population, they are against them, and then you say they should kill them. They say Amba must go. They did not say they must kill all Ambazonia fighters. All Ambazonia must go. That is what the population say. Or since this thing started in Oko up to today, we have not heard about the population killing one Ambazonia fighter. But you are giving an order that they should kill all this population. That is wickedness. That is selfishness. And this is another issue that is happening. Because everybody out of the Ambazonia land or out of southern Cameroon who call himself an Ambazonia, he claimed to be a leader on his own. And the atrocity the population are going through is because of the numerous leadership in the name of Ambazonia. Because according to what they have been showing on social media, they have 3 different governments. And if you look critically in these 3 different governments, Chris Anu is not the president or anybody in all these 3 governments. So who is Chris Anu to give an order, direct order, for people to be killed without contacting his own president, his own people that they are collaborating together, his own executive, and then coming up with the orders? The thing just came up suddenly, and the question was asked why he was on the program. And he gave his own order direct. And that is how all of them have their people on ground that respond and answer to them. And anything they say, that is what they will do. Because if this woman calling, and you see the woman with the camera, meaning is closer to the Ambazonia fighter, because she was showing the Ambazonia, meaning she is one of the Ambazonia fighter. And then giving that order, he will just send it to these people and say, killed. That is why he said, let us stand somewhere and kill all those coming. What is happening? The people have taken wickedness, or Satan have taken over all of you, and all that you desire pleasure from them are killing your own people, suffering your own people. When this issue started in Oko, it went to Kumba. In other places, it has been happening. What you guys has to do as leadership is looking into it. What is the problem? All of you, if you are not a liar, you will testify that Ambazonia fighter on the ground has been kidnapping people. They have been burning people property. They have been killing people, civilians. And when they kill somebody, people call the person blacklegs. And when a military kill one Ambazonia, you people say it's a government. They are causing atrocity. In your own country that you people want to create, the only punishment that people will be receiving is killing. Your own leader was caught by the military from Nigeria back to Cameroon. The Cameroon government have not killed one. They put them in prison. You guys are arresting civilians. Instead of you arrest them, keep them in prison, ask them their own opinion. You guys, that is an Ambazonia is an ideology. An ideology is not something people believe in, not everybody. And you have to convince people to believe in. And you cannot stand anywhere and say all Southern Cameroonians believe in that ideology. I myself, I don't believe in that ideology. So if I stand that I don't believe in it, you capture me and say I'm a blacklist. I'm not a blacklist. You have to lecture me, convince me to believe in that ideology. And those who don't believe in that ideology, if you arrest them as betrayer, ask them their own opinion. Let them share with you. If you can convince them, you convince them. You cannot convince them, you allow them. Or you keep them in prison until the day you have your country. Not killing them. Ordering that you did not even order that they should be arrested. You order that they should shoot And your own judgment that you are giving or justification is that it is self-defense. Where these people come in, they say they want to push out Ambazonia fighter. They did not say they want to kill. They were not coming to fight with them. They were searching and asking them to leave Oko. God, help us.